Hello and welcome back. So begins part 31 in the stream. Sorry, just one moment. Want to make sure everything is set up here. Alright, so alright, so to start off, plan for tonight, well, this morning, actually, is to go and get Orin's Celestial Weapon's final piece, which is the sigil. To do that, we need we need one of every monster from 10 areas. So that's not that hard. I, for some reason, was mistaking it, thinking that you need 10 of every monster in 10 areas. It's not true at all. I think the reason why I thought that is because I would just usually do that anyways. You know, so I just, yeah, got the two things overlapped in my head. So, having said that, there are a few other things that we'll be doing along the way, which, you know, might be, I don't know, depending on how much of a time sink it is, I might not do it, but we'll see. But yeah, that's really what we're going to do for the most part to begin the stream, and then after we've got his Celestial Weapon finished, then we're just going to go ahead and grind yeah, so I have a checklist to make doing that pretty easily as well. If you haven't checked it out, or if you haven't used it, it's just called Final Fantasy X Checklist, I believe. It's an app that you can get on the App Store. It's free. So basically what it does is it's just like a little thing that you can input stuff into, and it allows you to keep track of your progress. So I can see how many of each monster I've captured. It'll, you know, you can tap on the, you can tap on, like with Jet Spheres, for example, you can just tap, like, you know, check the box just to say that you've got it. Stuff like that. It's really, really useful in that way. Yeah. There was something else that I had to say, but can't quite think of it right at this second. So, with that, I guess there's only really one thing to do, and that's just to get into it. What I will do first, though, is go to the monster arena and find out what it actually is that I need to capture. Yeah, that's another thing I was going to mention, is, yeah, just why I'm late. I just had a couple things that I needed to do. I've been readjusting my sleep schedule, so even as an Australian, I'm more in sync with... Oh, let's just double check something. Slot that in for now. Yeah, as an Aussie, I'm actually more accustomed to the the American like schedule at the moment, because that's, you know, where I'm streaming essentially, or rather the demographic that I'm trying to hit, because Australia's demographic on YouTube is like 1/10 of the size of America's, less even, 1/15. So it just makes sense. Okay, so I'm going to start with the Meehan High Road. So we've got 4 appearers, 2 floating irons, 7 bombs, 8 bombs, 4 dual horns. So yeah, we need Meehan Fangs, white elements, and Raldo. Okay, so we have Mushroom Rock Road covered. We need Jose Road. Literally everything in Jose. We've got... Actually, I'm gonna input the stuff that I have. Mushroom Rock Road. I don't know why, but the thing that I don't like about the app is that it's formatted to go down the list as opposed to left to right, left to right, left to right, left to right. Because it goes in this. If you look, you know, it goes left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Well, yeah. In terms of like chronological order, but on the app, it's going Besaid, Meehan High Road, Jose Road, Macalania, like, it's going down the left side of the page first and the right side of the page second, and then it's, I don't know, that to me just feels out of place. So, let's see, Mushroom Rock Road. I have 7 raptors. 7 Thunderflans, 9 Red Elements, 4 Lamashtu, 6 Fongwa, 2 Gorilla. Okay. Thunderplanes, 7 of those, 10 arrows, 4 boas, 3 gold elements, 10 Rikus, 8 lava, 1 and 9 cactus. Okay, so we need hit sandals, 10 Ascianas, 5 mushrooms. We need zoos and cactuars. Not cactus. Cactuars. So I'm looking at sandworm and saw cactuar. Brain is not braining. This does not bode well. Right, we have 10 Yowie. 3 Imp. 10 Dark Flame. Dark Flame, Dark Element, my bad. 9 Nidhogg. 6 Stones. 5 Lark. 7 Hush. 4 Ghost, 2 Tombos. Okay, and then inside Sin we have 6 X-Ray, 4 Wraith, 2 Gemini, Tandem Monolith, 7 Adamantoids, 2 Behemoth King. Alright, so missing Barbatos and Great Nalbaros. Okay. So I'm going to scroll back up a bit. Okay. So we have the Meehan bit covered. Nothing from Jose. Nothing from Marcolania. Do have Calmlands though. So 4 Skull, and Nebulos, 3 Flame Clans, 3 Shred, 4 Anaconda, 1 Rogo, 10 Curls, 2 Chimera Brains, and 2 Malbros. Alright, that's everything covered. So from here, what we're going to do is...
You're counting on me.
Work our way down the list.
Yeah.
Right. Cool. I love how, like, they put just a little invisible wall there to not allow you to get up here at the start of the game. One dingo, one condor. Dingo on waterfall. Now, I realize it might be a little bit underwhelming, but we're not going to be here to capture these guys and spend all night doing capturing. I really just want to focus on getting ribbon on all characters. Then we can go back and do the monster arena capture. Because there's no way I'm getting everything to 10 out of 10 tonight.
We're counting.
Like, that is not happening. Echo. Because yeah, it's a very long. A really long process to get all of that, so I'd rather not. Not tonight, because yeah, I want to do things in order, I guess. FFX, the yellow element. See, this is why I don't like it. The way that the app is formatted, specifically. It's because I had to scroll way down to get to Killiker. Not way down, but you know what I mean. Like, I had to scroll all the way down to Killiker. And just... it feels slower to do it that way. FFX. Killer bee. Alright, and then we just need a Regora here, and then we're done. We can move on to the next area. Let's Regora. Alright, so now we are going to Mayhem High Road.
We're counting on you.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what this app does, right, though, is it keeps a track of like your Albed primers as well. So again, you do have to enter that stuff manually. Like, it has different categories. It's like it has Albed primers, and you just have to like click the ones that you do have, the ones that you found, and you can just do it like you can do it retroactively, or you can do it like as you go along. I personally recommend doing it as you go. but that is just me. Because yeah, that'll save you a lot more time. Alright, good stuff. And we have Fang. Right element. Well done. That's everything. Cool. Because yeah, this will be its own stream. Like this fiend capture, this will all be its own stream. I don't want to devote, like, I don't want to split it up too much amongst too many streams. It would just be, well,
We're counting.
actually that's not it. I don't want to do it, like, in parts and then not complete it, and then just do more of it in parts and then not complete it. It just feels, kind of feels pointless at that point. Okay, so it's weird because this is labeled as Jose. Like, at least in terms of fiends, the fiend capture, it's labeled as Jose. But really, it should just be like, it should just be Moonflow, because we're past Jose, you know. Bunyip, bite bug. Okay. Nice. Got an Ochi. Bunyip. And Snowflake. So we just need a Sumo and a Basilisk. Oh right, yeah, it'll be back here. Right, 2 bite bugs on an Ochu. Perfect. stuff. Done your claims. Pretty sure sim mergers are like those. Oh, it might be stealthy. Sure. Bunya. Another snowfall. Well, I mean, I guess the benefit of this road being like fucking, as long as it is. That's what I need. I need these two, right? Oh no. I do not actually. I didn't do the... Damn it. So stupid, I should have done it. Oh. Perfect. It's with Basilisk. Right here. Yeah, they're like the raptor type enemies here, right? MX3, Basilisk. And 2 more from Raw. Okay, I'm gonna figure out limit for phone calls. That's good. Oh, it's those things. Oh, okay. Cool. Oh. Man, that was not cool. That was really fucking... That was really not cool. Oh, Jesus. Alright. Gonna make it save here. Scared the ever-loving fuck out of me when they did that.
The Cloister of Trials.
So yeah, you can do this again. The reason why I'm going to do this is because I want to go commune with Spirit of Ixion. Oh, the Faith. That's all. Ah, right. Push this across. Easy peasy. is there. By the way, this is what I was talking about when I said, like, it'll take a bit of a... I'll be taking a little bit of a detour by doing this. Because... I don't think... I don't think the destruction sphere does anything. We'll see. I mean, I know it does, obviously. I just... I've already unlocked the treasure, so... Yeah, I thought so. Cool. Now I can go commune with the faith. Is he just showing us his ass? Bro, come on. Have some class.
For a long time, we had forgotten how to go forward. You reminded us we must go forward. Yes, we must run. Let us go. You who share our dreaming. Come, and we will run till the dream's end.
I think that scene is repeatable, you just don't get the item back. Ah. It's a pretty cool temple. Board airship.
We're counting on you, kid.
Okay, so where are we going to next? We've got Besaid, Mihen, Jose, Calmlands, actually, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we got a 5th one in Mount Gagazet. Six in Kilika, 7 in Mushroom Rock Road, 8 in the Thunder Plains, 9 in the Cavern of the Stolen Faith, so Makalani Woods. Whoops. Alright. For yeah, those that don't know, well, I'd imagine there are a few. But there are fiends out here as well. I mean, it's likely that people know this. But you need to get... because there are some that only appear out here. Pretty sure it's a snow wolf in the farm. 1, 2... Nice one. The Igrion, the Wasp, Evil Eye, Blue Elemental, Murasu, Mafdet, Zyphos, and Chimera. I'm pretty sure all of those... oh wait, maybe there is one more out here actually. I think it's the Evil Eye. Evil Eye. Nice one, Snow Wolf. And Mafdet. Alright, perfect. Chimera. Another Chimera. See, I remember when I wanted those, like, this is months and months ago, but I remember when I wanted as many Chimeras as possible because, oh my god, because they were the best XP here. Zyphos was the one you didn't want. Igrion, Mercy, Blue Element. Okay, so we just need Zyphos and Wasp. That's it. Zyphos usually only spawns on its own. Wasp will usually spawn with a contingent of other stuff. Sometimes in groups of, well, 2 with something else. There's Zyphos. And there's the Wasp. Cool. Now we're done. Pretty neat, right?
We're count.
Okay. So now I can equip Orin with his celestial weapon. I will have to weaken him though. Well, kill him. To do the 1 HP trick. For those that don't know, Orin's okay, so formation. Orin. Himari. I'm just gonna enter him into a random encounter. Yeah, Orin's celestial weapon does more damage the lower his health is. That's exactly what we need. Actually. Yeah, you know what? I'll just run back. So, actually... Not sure what goes there. It's been a hot minute. I think it's the little thing that you get for defeating Nemesis, maybe? Because yeah, you get like a little badge, basically, that says, yeah, I beat Nemesis. I think the same with penance. Okay. Wow, she's sitting right there. That is, that's fantastic. Hang on. Actually, this might be where I start stream from now on. No music. Just ambient. It's a bit of a trek to get there, but it's worth it. Okay, so let's go and power that celestial weapon, shall we? Alright. That is why you want it. Right there, first strike. So now, no matter what, I'm always going to be able to give the enemy a good old spanky spank. Ooh. But that does remind me though, make sure that you don't interact with save spheres. Because if you interact with a save sphere, you have to essentially reset. Well, not reset. You essentially have to, you know, get Orin down to 1 HP all over again. So. It really, honestly, there is no way that I can fuck this up from now on. I can just spankity spank him with Orin endlessly, because He may not, in terms of animations, be the fastest. But having said that, it's kind of irrelevant. But not for free. Yeah, I'm only missing like, actually. Shine gem. There we go. I should probably that's a 15. No, actually, you know what? Anyway, having that's probably the best. Petrified grenade, eh. Okay, so we are good now. That means that we're only short 2 of those, which is good. Cool. Okay, so now we can just spam this. How many do we need actually? I just need to make sure that. Okay, so we're only at 6, so we have 47 more to go. To be clear, that's 47 drops, not 47 dark matter. That'd be great if we had 47 dark matter to get. That is not the case. Nice. 46. See? Look at that. was done. Okay, so there is a way I can fuck that up. Okay, sorted. I thought it counted every single time, which would have been a disaster if it did. So yeah, because I was around about an hour late, I'll push stream an extra hour. So essentially, it's not coming out of stream time. It'll go till, well, we have another 3 hours and 10 minutes of this. But yeah, there's something for you. I mean, I kind of knew when I was sort of doing this with Waka, having first strike. Essentially, yeah, you can still bypass first strike so long as your speed stat is better. I'm not going to keep track of them for a little bit, simply because it would just take me to, like, it would take longer to keep track than it would to just... then it would just keep pounding these out. I will say that we are getting a fair few drops, which is good to see. Like, successive drops, you know. Or drops that are close together, I mean. See? Look at that. I'd say we'd be getting close to 20 by now. Okay, we're 16, that's respectable. And then the money that I'll be making from doing this, I can then just reinvest into remaking the Tonberry weapons later. Alright, I have to sell some stuff to him, because we out of space, buckaroo. I guess I had a bunch of stuff that I forgot to sell last night too. Well, not last night. The night before. With the last stream, I mean. Yeah. I'd imagine there'd be people that would ask, you know, why am I showing all of this? And it's firstly, I mean, it's really just to show how easy it is. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's time consuming. But like, look, if I can do it, anyone can do it. Really, this is pretty easy work. See, it's not just the switching during battle, but it's also the switching after the fact that I'm saving time doing it this way. I mean, overall time, really, not... maybe not right away, but... I mean, it took me less than an hour to get all that I needed to get his Celestial weapon all empowered. So... So I was a bit late tonight because I had to do this event in Final Fantasy XIV. It was about to, like, it had less than an hour left on it. I hadn't gotten around to it at the time, so I just figured I'll get that done. I'd planned to have it done before stream, but we woke up a little bit late. later than I expected. I mean, earlier than the worst case scenario, but still. I also bought Elite Dangerous for, actually I forget, but it wasn't that expensive, it was less than $10. It's a game that I've been wanting to play for like ever, so I figured what I'd do is I'd buy it and just try it out. It's interesting. I mean, I'm getting, I wouldn't say good, getting better at it. Like, the biggest roadblock I've noticed is not necessarily the flight controls, but more so the limitations of them being on, like, a controller. Because that's where I bought it. I bought it on PS4. So you don't have as much control over, like, the throttle as I would like. I'll see if they have keyboard support, because yeah, what I'll do is I'll set like different like throttle parameters for like 10% throttle, 25% throttle, 50% throttle, 100% throttle. Because it's difficult to get the right amount of throttle that you want, and it's also like, because sometimes you can accidentally overshoot it. Well, not just, it's not that I'm trying to get a specific amount, like, it's not needed to have a specific amount. But specifically, specifically getting, like, I don't know, like, I should be watching my gauge more, honestly. That's really what it comes down to. But when I am accelerating, the thing I have to sort of get used to is the fact that the engines don't have an immediate response. And so when I increase throttle, I'm not going to see the power to the engines right away. It sort of builds up. At least in the aircraft that in the spacecraft that I have at the moment, which is still very basic. But yeah, reason why that's a bit of a problem at the moment for me now is because I'm doing like asteroid mining. And I'm trying to get cobalt so I can then sell that. I think I'm gonna make like 80 grand or some shit. Now it's not good money, because there are far better money makers out there, and I'm using what is by all accounts not a good setup. So back to back, look at that. I might buy a second mining drill just to make mining go a bit faster, but okay, so we're a quarter of the way there. Good stuff. But yeah, I got Elite because I more or less just want to, like, I don't know, I just wanted to test it out. I'd love to play Star Citizen down the line, but its microtransaction thing has got me a bit sketchy. What's more is I don't know, it's gonna cost a bit to have a PC that can actually like run it well. So it just looks like a lot of fun. I want a game like that where it's like it has an MMO feel to it, right? Where when you go to a space station, you're not just docking and interacting with menus. You're like you go up to like a kiosk and you can buy energy bars and you can put them in your different compartments on your fucking like in your spacesuit that has, you know, different like different compartments, and those different compartments are actually like how do I put it? Like, so like, you know how you see maybe a suit in a game, like a spacesuit, and has like 3 compartments on each leg, but it's just there for aesthetics. I'm pretty sure in Star Citizen they actually have like those compartments actually are real compartments, so they're not just there for aesthetics. Which it can be annoying to navigate your menus like with that sort of stuff. As someone who's played fucking his fair share of DayZ, but having said all that, like it being on PC is not really a big deal. Like, I'm also tempted to get like a VR headset set up. For games like that, because I feel like you benefit a lot from having that. So I would say it's needed by any stretch of the imagination. I personally think it's like having a joystick in some of these like flight sim games. It's not needed, but it makes your life a lot easier. So. Yeah, like, I like Star Citizen because, like, I don't know, No Man's Sky scratches part of the space exploration itch that I've had for the longest time. But just not fully. And then, what else? I mean, I know Elite Dangerous won't scratch that same itch because it doesn't really have... I mean, it does have an FPS element, but it lacks like the boots on ground element too. Like that's what I like about space games. Is like is when they have elements where you can get out of your spaceship and wander amongst the planets and like I don't know. Like I was watching this one guy who basically just lives off the grid. Right, like he'll harvest like people's hulls and shit, or like ship hulls and or like just abandoned ships that you'll see with his harvester, and he just goes around and he just does that, you know. And it doesn't make him a ton of like credits, but it's enough for him to live off of. And then with base building, you know, you could essentially like make like a little homestead kind of thing on a little planet. Like it's that kind of thing that I crave in those sorts of games. So Star Citizen feels like it ticks a lot of those boxes, but at the same time I don't want that in like a solo game. Like I want it in an online sort of I want it in an online setting. Yeah, I would never really spend much money on Star Citizen. I'd probably just buy like the cheapest version there is or some shit. Because with a game like that, I really want to like start from the bottom and work my way up. So with this, once, you know, like I said, once we have ribbon for everybody, then we do fiend capture for every zone. You know, get 10 out of 10 for every enemy. Well, it'll be ribbon for 6 characters, because I want to get that. No, I want that 99 dark matter, like, for free. That, I mean, it cuts this farm down to. Well, I only need 4 more after this, right? Once I complete this one, then I'm like 1/3 of the way done. Just gonna check in. Alright, so we're doing good. Almost 1/3 of the way there. But yeah, that's my next big step. Will be Fiend Capture. Then stat maxing. Then the Dark Aeons. And then beating every single like special enemy in here. Defeating Nemesis. And then defeating Penance. And then yeah, after. Oh, actually. Might do the Omega Ruins after this. Oh man, doing more dark matter than that. So yeah, like I don't know, I'll probably do. Ooh, I knew we were getting close. Feel it in my McNuggets. Alright, where we go? Alright, so everything after Reliance. Yeah, I might do some like chill streams of just like asteroid mining. Here and there. Only dangerous. I mean, thankfully, so, you know, because I'd imagine most people that be watching this probably haven't played Elite Dangerous, but, because it's a very silly game, but, there's a thing that you can get in your ship. Well, you get it at the start, actually, like with your basic ship. And it's basically like an auto docking feature that once you're below a certain like threshold in terms of speed, it allows you to dock without having to actually like it allows you to dock without having to dock yourself. Like it'll basically just auto park you. Like it's just engages like an autopilot thing, which is really cool. But I took it off of my ship. I still have it. I just don't have it equipped. So you need that to be equipped for it to actually work. I took that off. I even took my shield off, which is pretty fucking stupid, but it kind of just incentivizes me to play smart, stupidly. So, pardon me. Yeah, I don't know. It's just having like a quick 2-minute break. I'm gonna take a couple of caffeine pills because why the fuck not? They say don't exceed 4 in a day. Well, 4 in a 24-hour period, but I've taken at least 4 today. So, oh, it's 5 actually. It's just 5 in a 24-hour period, but I've definitely taken more than that over the course of 24 hours. So, but here we go. Bottoms up. I will say though, I bought 2 packets of Nodos, which is the caffeine pills that I'm taking. I'm down to, well, I'm out of this packet, I'm down to the last sheet, and there's 6 on a sheet. I haven't taken all that today. I literally, that's over the course of like 2 weeks. So, or yeah, about a week to 2 weeks. Yeah, I haven't been taking them every day, but they're great. They're actually really good. It's basically just like taking an energy drink, but I'm kind of cutting out the middleman. What I'm taking now is some Panadol for the inevitable caffeine headache. Alright, here we go. Yeah, so asteroid mining. I don't know, there is just sort of like a relaxing quality to it, but yeah, I don't know, man, like I spent a good portion of today trying to get the amount of fucking cobalt that I needed, and I got 3 cobalts, so it's not good. Yeah, the reason why it's so difficult is because I was using, well, it's not difficult, it was time consuming. It took like a few hours for me to even get the amount that I got, because I didn't know how it worked. So I kind of just shot myself in the foot, because you have you need to have a refinery on your ship, and you also need you need a mining laser. And so here's stupid me running around with the basic pulse laser that they give you, whatever it's called, thinking, oh, that'll work. It doesn't. And then I bought a refinery, put it on my ship, and then took it off because I thought, oh no, I won't need it. Because I didn't realize what we were supposed to be doing is, like, you're trying to refine the cobalt. So you're getting X amount of cobalt, and you've got to get a cumulative amount, and then it stores up, like, let's say a container of cobalt, and then it stores it on your ship. But I thought that you're trying to just mine pieces of cobalt, but that's not how it works. So you need a refiner, and you need to either manually scoop, which I do not recommend because it takes ages to get the pieces and shit. Unless you're like a master pilot, and you know you can do it without ever having to really worry. But I don't recommend it. It's slow, it's time consuming, it's boring. Get limpets. Yeah, and don't do it with a starting ship, man. Like I've taken on two of these things, and I'm just getting screwed because I don't have anywhere near of a good enough ship to be doing what I'm doing. But I'm making do. I've stripped it out of all of its, not all, but like a good chunk of its really good materials. So well, not materials, it's modules, that's the word. Yeah, so I don't know, it's yeah, then there was also the big blunder of having the mining laser equipped, but not realizing that when it was out, it was drawing too much power. Not drawing too much power, but it was exceeding the power limit that my ship could handle. So I had to buy an upgraded capacitor or whatever it was. So yeah, basically you start out with 10 grand, and then I got like an extra 30 grand for delivering something to a nearby system, and now I'm sitting on like 8,000 credits because I've spent all my credits on limpets, and then yeah, there's also the failures of using limpets incorrectly, and there's a lot the game doesn't tell you. Like I said, there are better methods that people do, which is like the A to B to A routes, which is you take something from one area and then you sell it in another area, and then you take that thing from that area and you sell it in a different area, and you just keep going back and forth. That's right, in the area that you came from, and you keep just going back from A to B to A to B to A to B to A to B. Keep doing that, and you'll make, from what I've seen, like 20 million in an hour. You need some investment, like starting investment capital. So that's what I'm going to do with this, is get some cash together, and then yeah, just start doing A to B until I get enough money to buy a much better ship. And then when I have enough money to buy a much better ship, I'm going to outfit it, and then, yeah, maybe do mining a bit better. But we shall see. For now, though, I have matters most dark to attend to. Actually, I won't do Omega. I won't do Omega before Fiend Capture. I'll do Fiend Capture, then Omega. So then that way everybody has Ribbon, right? And then from there it will be is it Fiend Capture, Omega, then like the special conquests here. Oh no, stat maxing. Yeah. Fiend Capture, Omega, stat maxing, Dark Aeons, and enemies here, and Nemesis, then enemies. Yeah, perfect. I just want it to flow neatly, I guess. And that's just how, like, that's what sounds neatest to me. So. Alright. Come on, give me that battle. I'm also fighting a bit of, like, just tiredness from, after eating dinner, kinda. Trying to for a bit. Okay. 36. Yikes. I think what I'm going to do is go until we have ribbon on a character tonight. And then probably end it there. But yeah, I don't know, I want to keep doing... I want to keep it at like 4 hours though, so... We're at about 2 hours for right now. Almost. Not bad, not bad. Oh, also, oh, nice. Back to back. I got... So, I mentioned that I played a bit of Vampire Survivors. I've been enjoying it, actually. The thing, though, is that they added this thing into the game. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's shipped with it actually, but it's just it's something that I don't like. And it's a scroll that allows you to input spells and shit. Spells essentially meaning cheats. And I abused the living shit out of it, and like, just to be able to see what it actually was that I could get, and yeah, I've unlocked everything, specifically on mobile phone. I haven't, when I say everything, I mean there are still things that I haven't unlocked, like there's a bunch of arcanas that I haven't unlocked. There are a bunch of like other items I haven't unlocked yet, but it allows you to unlock all the different characters like way too easily, and I personally don't like that. It's got no limit on it. Like, even being able to unlock Sigma just by entering in a code. It's just, it feels cheap, and it kind of ruined it for me. I mean, I don't know if it's necessary to get it, but I think it is to complete, like, to even get Sigma in the first place. You need to complete Collection 1.0, and then I'm pretty sure that's part of Collection 1.0. So, yeah. I'm not happy about it. I really wish that they didn't do that. Because yeah, I'd much sooner I'd much sooner have should. Yeah, I'd much sooner just like have that be extremely optional. But yeah, I mean, obviously inputting spells is optional, but it's just, I don't know. It's ruined not the whole game. It's just ruined it, like the fun of it for me, because now I'm not like there's nothing really to chase, you know. Like there are other items and stuff, and I do have to get a bunch of gold just to unlock some of the characters, because there are a couple of characters that are very expensive. But yeah, it just doing it this way means that I'm not going through the gameplay loop of getting a new character, playing the new character, using that character to unlock new shit, or doing a challenge to unlock this, and then playing this character to unlock this challenge and all that sort of stuff. I'm bypassing a major part of the game, which as a result means I don't get to learn or even experience new characters. Like there's this one character that I probably would have never played had it not been for one of those challenges. It's this character that has like this song of something, I forget what it's called, Song of Harmony or some shit. But basically, it's this line AoE that goes from, like, that shoots straight up and straight down at the same time. And it is incredible on some of like the more like boxed in maps, like Gallo Tower and Inlaid Library, because Inlaid Library is just like left to right, whereas Gallo Tower is straight up and down. And I did that to unlock this one like meatball character, I forget what it was, but that character has like a holy wand, and I was super excited because I'm like, holy shit, this character has a holy wand right out of the gate. It has what is basically one of the most overpowered early game weapons that you can get. In fact, well, most of them are, but yeah, if you pair that with like Duplicator, or if you just have like one level into a mount, whatever, it's oh, almost halfway there, nice. All I'm saying is it's extremely overpowered and extremely useful. And I got that as part of playing a character. Sorry, I got that character, I should say, by playing a different character that I probably wouldn't have played, because I just didn't know how their weapon worked, or I didn't, like, you know what I mean? Like, I might have, like, I'd overlooked them up to that point. I'd had them unlocked for a bit, but I just didn't really play with them. I was like, oh, okay, cool, I've unlocked them, but I like this character, and I like this character, and I like this character, so I'm just I've got a bunch of characters that I like already, so I wasn't really thinking about playing any other new ones. But yeah, started playing this one, and like, it's a fucking great one, honestly. And yeah, because of Gallo Tower, once you've I don't know if you have to touch the other sign to unlock it, but basically, yeah, once you, well, not Gallo Tower, but there's a character that once you that is unlockable by going to like the bottom pretty much of Gallo Tower. Like, it takes forever to get to it. Using that character made getting there so much easier, because they have pretty good sprint speed. They have an attack that shoots straight down and straight up, so like it just meant that I'd be constantly like leveling up as I'm descending, which just made the whole process much easier. And it's a very overpowered weapon too. Like, it's like actually very good and not shit. Like, if you combine that with the garlic, the Bible, maybe a couple of others, something like that, but yeah, combine those. You basically have the most overpowered one of the most overpowered setups. Like, there are other weapons that are really good, like the weapon that Sigma has, but like I've said, Sigma is just overpowered, and that's why it feels like the game's kind of ruined for me now, because it's like, well, why would I pick or play anyone else now that I have Sigma unlocked? Because Sigma has, like, broken stats. 52? Alright, so we're just further halfway. Good stuff. So yeah, if you're hearing this and you've wanted to pick up Vampire Survivors, do so, but just once you unlock the ability to input spells, do not do it. It'll ruin the experience for you. Because like I've said, I think where the game shines most is its replayability. And when you, like, take out, like, dozens of hours of replayability, you significantly shorten the lifespan of that game. So, and it doesn't just work for it doesn't just work for your own characters and stuff. Oh, sorry, your brain is not braining. It doesn't just work for base game characters. It works for characters from all the DLCs as well. So, yeah. If there's a way for me to go back and reset, I'll probably just do that. And just start from the beginning, because, yeah, I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that, like, and the best thing is, I now have knowledge that I didn't have when I started the game. So. I think what I'll do though is I'll probably just... I won't play Sigma and do, you know, all these like broken characters. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through, complete the collection, do that way. I'm just not playing Sigma until I've completed the collection. Because yeah, there's a bunch of like secret characters that are really cool, and that you can only unlock by doing like secret stuff in stages and shit. And it's like they don't have achievements or anything like that attached to them. But I've kind of robbed myself of that. Yeah, see, this method here for farming gil is definitely slower in some ways than farming, well, I don't know actually. Is it slower than farming mimics? That's debatable. Like, if you're looking at it as a barrier to entry investment type deal, maybe? But if you're in it for like a long haul, you might as well just do this, right? You might as well just farm the items, sell them. Like, I mean, like I said, I'm farming for dark matter, so by the time I have enough dark matter to complete everybody's armor, I'll be sitting on at least 10 plus mil. Which, I don't know how high the gil value goes in this game, because I don't think I've ever reached gil cap, but I'm gonna reach gil cap. Let me check actually. Okay, so it's 999,999,999. So I've got a while. I think what I'll do is also develop a gil farming strat for this, because I know that there are like ways to get a lot of gil quickly, but like, what about gil cap? Like in the shortest amount of time. I think what it would be is fighting a certain fiend that drops, you know, high value items, but also one that drops high value like items that you can use to make stuff. So yeah. And then with that you can then sell those items, not sell those items, but sell the like, you can sell the weapon and armor drops, and then you can customize gear with the item drops that comes from that boss. It would have to be something that is a low cost to put onto something. I'll see. I'll have a look at like cost to item ratio to see what has the best like gil per individual item, because you know you can only have 99 into a stack, and essentially the gear that we would be customizing would be the gear that comes from Kilika. So we'd need to farm as much of it as we could, then go to Kilika, buy the items, customize them, sell them, come back here, grind, buy, customize, sell, buy, customize, grind, sell, no, buy, customize, come back here, grind, sell, yeah, you get it. So I'd have to count the time of coming here and then like menuing and all that kind of jazz. This is where, yeah, I'd have like maybe in the password screen, I'd have a toggle that like makes it so you could teleport to any of the save spheres that you've been to in the past. Just obviously not ones that are game breaking, like, or sequence breaking, right? Like not one in Zanarkand, like Dream Zanarkand, you know, stuff like that wouldn't be possible. I wouldn't set one of those, but just, you know, this one, the one near once, and the like stuff like that. Yeah, let's give you more ease of access around the world, so you're not as limited. So yeah, what? It might not be a 4-hour stream tonight, but it will be. Because I did 6 hours the other night, and I'm just a little extra tired. So what we will do is we will get ribbon on this piece of gear, and then I'll see how I'm feeling at that time. It's just that right now I'm starting to slow down. I can feel it. Like, even with the caffeine pills, it's like it's maybe more chatty for sure. It's just still kind of sluggish. It's mainly because of dinner. Like, I had hamlet to eat, so I'm probably gonna eat. I'm gonna eat earlier when I know that I'm streaming. If I'm not sluggish and I'm not feeling tired as a result of it. So. But this is learning curves, right? So yeah, alright. I'll do some research in my off time, because so there won't be another stream in 2 days. There'll be a stream essentially 3 days time. Because for me it's so technically it's I don't know what to count it. I don't know how I should count it. Because midnight is technically the next day. So I guess Tuesday at midnight. Like it'll be Tuesday, yeah, Tuesday morning in that way. So I guess, yeah, just relative to you guys, it'll be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's actually the best way of going about it. Because, like I said, most people that watch me are in the States. So, yeah, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Saturday, Sunday I have off. I might do a stream on one of those days at some point, depending. Like maybe a Sunday stream is like a whatever I want stream. Just to break things up a little bit. But yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That's Monday, Wednesday, Friday is really what I'm gonna sit with. So you never know, you might see me again on Sunday. Doing a little bit of Elite Dangerous. I'm not ready to do my ESO stream yet, because I have to write. If I'm gonna critique it, I'm gonna do it right, because there's a lot of like, how to put it? There's a lot of intellectually dishonest people out there that when they hear something that isn't necessarily articulated in the exact perfect way, they pick it to pieces and focus more on the fact that it wasn't articulated in the right way rather than the point that it's trying to highlight. So it's like a thing of, if you come for the king, you best not miss. But in this case, it's more so, you know, when if you're gonna defeat a troll, you know, not even a troll, actually, it's a bad way of putting it. Yeah, if you're gonna put down the horde, you gotta burn the nest. You know, you can't just leave like a couple here and there partially alive. Like you gotta take it all out. Meaning I can't leave no crumbs, as the fucking kids are saying. You know, I can't leave things open for people to try and be like, oh well, he meant this, or yeah. I just don't want him to have the ability to say some stupid shit and be like, oh well, but actually, I mean, I know people will, but I want the points that I make to be ironclad, and I want their positions to be indefensible. And it's difficult when you're doing that with subjective argument, because a lot of it is only subjective. Having said that, I'm not too worried about it. Like, I think that, personally, I think they have a problem with, like, redundancy in their games. 62, not bad, not bad. So what's that, really need, like... You need, like... more? Okay. Yeah, they have a real redundancy problem in here, so... Meaning... If I have poisons, right? I can't really use them if I have good enchantments on my weapons. You know, like, they're virtually pointless. Because I don't know if there's a way to toggle them on and off. Maybe through having them in, like, your consumables wheel or whatever, but I might be mistaken in that. Either way, it's like, it's so stupid, because what happens is when you apply a poison to your weapon, it will suppress your enchantment on your weapon, which makes no fucking sense. Right? Like, it's stupid as all hell, because then what's the point? Like, a lot of enchantments on weapons are enhanced by other enchantments on your gear anyways. So, like, if you're using, like, divines and stuff. So, by that point, there's no reason. You know? There's absolutely no reason why you should be running those, like, running poisons. I think, you know, I'm not saying that they don't have their uses. They probably do have some kind of small niche use cases, but outside of that, I just don't see what they're used for. Like, if you're a new player, then sure. Like, you probably don't have a lot of enchantments on your gear. Well, you definitely don't. You know, you don't have a high enchanting skill, So all of those things combined, you're pretty much one of the only people that's going to benefit from using poisons. And then, being a new player, you're constantly getting, like, new shit. So, if you're using the old poisons when you're at, like, because the poisons are a leveled thing. So, I don't know. It's just, to me, it's always been pointless. Yeah. I guess different in Final Fantasy XIV because poisons are sort of a relic of a long past era. So you can get poisons, but they're only good at, well, I wouldn't even just say poisons, like they're things that are like that inflict just different ailments. And they're only viable early game because they work off of like, well, you can't apply it to enemies above a certain level threshold. Like it's not going to work. It doesn't have any effect on them. So, you know, that's where I'm like, okay, yeah, that's fair enough. But they don't have any new ones because they're just like, well, no one really uses these, so we're not going to waste our time and development resources on something no one uses, right? But, yeah. I mean, ESO still has poisons, and they're still... I don't know, they try to keep these things relevant that they don't even really try to balance for anymore. So it's like, well, why even keep them relevant in the first place? So it's just that way they can keep the guise of, oh, we're an Elder Scrolls game, guys, look. Yeah, because Elder Scrolls games have poisons in them and shit like that. I might be wrong, and I think maybe poisons also do the same in that game too, where they suppress your enchantments, but in Skyrim and stuff, but I might be misremembering. If that's the case, that's just fucking stupid. But yeah, it's a lot of my critiques of the game are a bit bigger than that. Like, they're bigger than just, oh, I don't like that they don't keep poisons relevant, bar humbug. It's more down to, I don't like the monetization and the transaction stuff, and I don't like the way that they introduce something like the collection book. It's like one step forward and two steps back with these people. They introduce something like the collection book, and then they have the audacity to keep crown crates, and then on top of that, introduce endeavors, which is essentially like maybe once every 6 months you can get, you know, one of the like the high tier rewards from, you know, crown crates. Why? If they had any fucking sense, they would just... I'd almost prefer them to have a battle pass. I mean, that really kind of do with the daily login rewards, but like an actual battle pass. Like, I don't like battle passes. I think they prey on people's FOMO, and that they are wholesale just not great. But I'd much prefer a battle pass over the current system that they have, without question. Oh, I had to crack my back. That was... unpleasant. Yeah, like... a battle pass with like challenges and all that sort of shit is significantly better than having what is effectively gambling in your game. So, like I said, I do not like battle passes, but I'd have to make an exception. I'd say if they literally said to me, not to me, but if they made a post tomorrow saying we're gonna change their system with their system for a battle pass system and you know, do away with crown crates altogether, I'd actually applaud them on it. My biggest problem with games or with these sorts of games in general, is like specifically like ESO and that. I don't mean like MMOs. I just mean like the greedy games, like Fallout 76 as well, which has a battle pass. So. And like I prefer that. I prefer the battle pass because it's just better. I don't know how a company can have. I don't know how I'm sitting here saying that Fallout 76 has a better microtransaction system than ESO does. I don't know how that happens. You'd have like keep in mind, made by the same like group. Maybe not the exact same development team. But the same company. So it's not like they're fucking stealing trade secrets by doing that. It's just... I mean, I don't know, maybe they don't want their games to be too similar in that way, but... that'd just be dumb. Fuck, I'm getting a lot of those. Where are we at? Okay, so... 12? I need 12 more drops. Okay, fucking hell. We're doing good. Making pretty good time, actually. But yeah, ZeniMax has been on my shit list for a while, just ever since they... Ever since they did the one Tamriel update back in the day, and then they fucking... They massacred the Imperial City by making it... not just the Imperial City, but Cyrodiil as a whole. They massacred it by making it a conflict zone. Unnecessarily, I might add. You could have just added it into the game and like, I don't know, man. Like, I get it. You can then be like you can say, oh, well, it makes sense that they'd be fighting for it, control of it, because it's the... They who control the... Is it they that control the throne controls Tamriel kind of bullshit, but it's like... It could have been based pretty much anywhere else. It's just that they just chose that because it's easiest to do in terms of lore, but yeah. Like, I can't truly enjoy being back in Cyrodiil because I'm always watching over my shoulder for some fucking goon squad that's going to come around the corner and just yeet me from the mortal plane. You know? I just hate it there. So... probably talk about the PvP at length. It might get its own video, it might just be a part of a video, but like I like the Siege stuff. I like the Siege PvP. I like that because it's interesting. It's quite fun. Going around capturing keeps and whatnot. I had a lot of fun with it, but I just for the most part, I just don't enjoy it. Like, I don't enjoy the rest of the other PvP things. It's so spammy and so filled with just jank, you know? Like, PvP in most games is gonna be sweaty. There's no avoiding it. You're always gonna find that PvP in every single game that has PvP and is highly competitive and it's you know, it's build based and all that kind of stuff. It's going to be extremely competitive and just extremely sweaty, and it just evolves into who has the most bullshit build in existence, right? So, I don't know. It's kind of pointless just to even talk about it, but ugh. So yeah, those videos are a while off, and the streams are still, a little while away as well. But yeah, like the Sunday streams will probably just be like a relaxing thing. Man, that's quite a few without any darkness so far. I love that I say that and then I get one. So we only need 10 more drops. It's funny because I'm watching my stream on my phone. And I'm at least one full fight behind. Like on my stream. Also on my phone, I mean. So I don't know how that delay. That's 9 now. I don't know how big the delay is, but hey. Seven. Yeah, so I was saying before, like, I find it amazing that ESO's like collection book 6 is basically a thing to, you know, mitigate how much grind you have to do, right? But then, yeah, they still have like stuff in the game that's extremely grindy, like, but monetarily wise, like, I don't know, man. Like, there are some things that make no sense as to why it's like time gated or why it's so expensive. Like space upgrades in your fucking backpack just makes no sense. So, yeah. 5. The only reason I can think of that they've made it that 4 that expensive is strictly because wow. It's because they're aware of people. Well, they're aware of like RMT, which is real money trading, which is essentially when you buy something for someone in game with real money, and you trade that for something else. So like essentially, they do a thing called you're not able to buy crowns directly, but you're able to pay people to actually, let me just check. Yep, only 2 more to go. You're able to give people gold, right, which is just normal, but basically just 1 more then. Wow. But because you're able to give people gold, and you're also able to have them gift you items, or vice versa, from the store. So I'm able to, for example, I'm able to buy something for crowns, right? And then gift that to somebody else, or rather buy it as a gift, I mean, for somebody else. And then, yeah, I can essentially just pay them gold for that. Thereby giving a real world value to gold. And essentially it goes anywhere between 100 to 300 gold per crown. So here we go. Let's see, customize. Here we go. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna keep going. I think what I'm gonna do though is sell some of these things. $5 mil? Look at that. There it is. It's a very, very, very good thing. So now, Wakas will be next. The reason why I'm doing it in that order is because I want Waka yeah, I want Walker to have his. Let me rephrase. I want Waka, Kimari, and Riku. I want all three of them to have ribbon on all of their armor first, so then that way when I get around to doing monster capture, they have it. But that's pretty cool though. Two people with ribbon already. We're really making good progress. I'm super happy with that. Take a short break in between that, because that's feels like a good little milestone to just sort of take a second. Yeah, so I was saying before about like them, about ESO and buying crowns and stuff. The reason why I personally think, now it's not the only reason, but I think part of the reason why some of the things in game are so expensive for gold, and I don't mean like between players, I mean buying them from NPCs. Like, for a lot of people, you know, 50,000 is not that much, sure. But for someone who doesn't have access to like high-end trading, you know, doesn't have access to a lot of these crazy newfangled fucking things, I don't have that money, right? And I don't have access to a lot of these areas that a lot of these other players have, that has loot in it that is like extremely valuable and all this other bullshit. So having said all of that, it's not expensive for those players, maybe not, but for myself it is. And that's why people buy crowns, because they know that other people need the gold, right? But they don't have the time to grind it or whatever, but they have extra money, right? And so personally, Zos Zenimax knows how, like, they know that people do this. They know that people are buying these items, or rather that they're paying other people gold to buy these items for them. And so it kind of just fuels RMT, and they don't want RMT to stop. Otherwise they would have stopped it. They would have made some kind of provision to make sure that you can't RMT if they didn't want RMT in their game. So yeah. No, like, I don't think I've ever heard of anyone getting banned for RMT, essentially buying crowns, because people do it all the time. I've done it. Well, actually, I've sold my crowns, not bought them. I've sold my crowns that I got with ESO Plus at some point. I sold them. I think I got like 200k or some shit, which, you know, was a pretty decent price at the time. It's just I wasn't going to use them, so I thought fuck it. But yeah, dude, they to me it feels like they don't really care about RMT in their game, and as a result, they feel like, well, fuck it, we might as well profit off of this rather than put a stop to it. Like, I'll put it to you this way. There was a lot of, like, in Final Fantasy XIV, there were a lot of places that had mounts up for grabs for, like, store mounts up for grabs for, like, raffles and shit. Right? So that was a pretty common thing. Right? Now, the truth is, the reason why they made it so you can't gift mounts and shit anymore. I mean, you can gift some things, just not mounts. One second. Yeah, so the reason why they made it so you can't gift mounts or anything like that anymore is strictly because they wanted to cut down on botting. They wanted to put like a little dagger in the fucking life raft of the botting community and the people that were doing RMT essentially. Because, like, you know, it's one thing to bot, but it's another thing to like do like, the way that it works is it's not really elaborate, but it's just multi-layered. So what they do is they buy an item from the store, right? Well, not the people that are trying to make money, like, but let me rephrase. Yeah, not the people that are involved with the process, but you have it sort of works in like a multi-tiered system. It's sort of like, but it kind of circles back around itself. So it starts with people that host these big parties, right? And I mean big ones, right? Where like heaps and heaps of people show up and they're giving away mounts for a prize. Well, these prizes usually come from, it's a raffle. So you pay X amount of gil, right? And then you would get, you'd get your tickets, and then they would draw it. The winner would get the mount, right? So that was all above board. But what would happen is a portion of that gold would be sold to gil, would be sold to gil sellers, and those gil sellers would buy it from you, the player, and then they'd then sell it back to somebody else that wanted the gil. Because it's faster to do that, or rather it's easier to do that in some ways than it is to grind the gil. And yeah, like these people, it's simpler, because you can just give somebody 120 million gil that you make from an event, well, maybe not 120 million, but like 10 million or whatever, and you might not make you make enough money. You essentially make enough money from doing that to cover the cost of buying the mount that you're giving away, right? It covers the cost of that, plus it makes you extra money. Now, it's not a lot by any means, but it's extra money. It's free money. So I'm not, and don't get me wrong, I'm not disparaging people that used to run these parties, that used to do those things. I'm not saying that everyone did it. I'm saying that there are people that definitely did that, because I can look at that and see that that's like such an easy thing to set up, and it means that it's very, very, very low profile. You know, because like you can like what's high profile is bots running around in an open space and with key smash names. But what is very low profile is hosting parties that looks natural and it looks like a part of the world, right? A part of like the ecosystem, and then, you know, I mean, unless they had some like unless like Square Enix did some like crazy auditing and they saw that, yeah, this character got like 100 million from this, like from this player and this, or like, because it'd be hard to launder it, right? So what I mean by that is, like, even if I was to have a bunch of characters and I was to spread that like 100 million, let's say, amongst 100 characters, and then have each of those characters give that one guild seller character, you know, have that each one of those characters give them that give that money to that character. Well, those characters are all linked to the same Square Enix account, and what that would mean then is that I'd have to have multiple Square Enix accounts, which means multiple subscriptions, which means the price of that just goes up exponentially. So unless you're having like a party like that every single week, or every single fucking day, really, it's not worth it. Because you got to imagine, like, you got to realize that you can only really buy one. Like, most people don't have two large houses, you know? So it's just, it's a lot of work to do that. So yeah, what I'm saying is they don't do a crazy amount of auditing. They'd be able to see that, like, across multiple transactions it might be suspicious or whatever, but like I don't know anyone who's been banned for buying gold. I've never met really anyone that's bought gil, actually. Well, no, I do know of someone that's actually an ex-girlfriend. She bought some gil here and there. But she never got banned for it, so I don't think that there's a real way to track that. You know, like illegitimate gil being like traded back and forth. There's no. I don't imagine that there's any real checks and balances for that. Maybe they could look at like suspicious transactions, right? But if that person's on your friends list, giving them 100 million, you know, like there are probably ways where you could fudge that with logs. You know, you could be like, oh yeah, good luck with buying your house and decorating it and shit. You know, like, enjoy it, skip. Like, you could be like that fucking person who's, you know, says, oh yeah, I've got a girlfriend, and meanwhile they're texting themselves on 2 different phones. You know? You could be like that person and just typing away on 2 different characters and doing that shit. Or, well, not like that, but like, you know, you with the other person and just faking the conversation, so then that way, if they really wanted to go back and check logs, you could be like, yeah, well, look, this is my friend, I've known them for like months, I didn't know that they're a gil seller, I just gave them a bunch of gil so they could buy a house, you know? So that person at that end has plausible deniability, but maybe not the person who's doing the gil selling, you know? Yeah. Which again, that account would be a throwaway account anyways. It's not really an account that, like, it would be an account that's leveled up some, but not one that's like, you know, max level on all fucking in all classes, you know, shitloads of mounts, shitloads of effort and time put into it. That's your mule. That's your money trading mule. So yeah, again, all of this is to say that they cracked down on that because of the RMT situation. They cracked down on not specifically the party stuff, but I mean, like, they cracked down on the ability to gift people mounts because that they knew that was a part of the RMT, like fucking the RMT world, as well as the fact that, yeah, people were getting scammed in a lot of cases too. So it was just not those parties, again, not at the parties, but specifically at the like, people were trying to buy illegitimate codes, and then, yeah, they were getting fucking scammed, and yeah, I mean, that's kind of their own stupid fault. Like, what do you expect? But yeah. Yeah, so at the end of the day, Square Enix took a stand on stuff like that, where they know that it's going to cost them money, because a lot of people did that. A lot of people would buy mounts and gift them to friends, or gift them to a girlfriend, or gift them to, you know, other players, just for free. Like, I've done that shit before. I've done it plenty of times. So, you know, it's just one of those things, man. Having said all that, yeah, like, I wish that they would bring it back. I really do, because, like, it's kind of frustrating. I really would like to be able to buy people a mount here or there or whatever, just to, well, like, have giveaways from my FC, you know, be able to give away a mount from the store, because there are some mounts on there that are pretty cool, even like 2-seater mounts, because I know that's like one of the things that are a bit more challenging to get in-game in 14 is like a 2-seater mount. There's only a couple that I can think of that just multi-seater mounts in general are just not like super common. Like, I have, let's see, in terms of like 4-seater, I have Regalia, which is the car from 15. I have Cerberus, which is my 3-headed dog. And that's right, the raid mount from Eden. Was it Eden 4 Savage? So that's 4-seaters. Now, don't get me wrong, there are more. There's one that you can get from the gold source for like 4 million MGP, which takes fucking ages. It takes ages to get that. And then there's also the carriage on the store, But then, yeah, in terms of two-seater, there's not really a whole lot. I mean, a lot of them are like chocobos, actually. Majority of them are chocobos. There's the draft chocobo. There's the ambit draft chocobo. There's the ceremony of eternal bonding chocobo. There's also the Lunderwaffe, which is I might add the two other draft chocobos. Those are from Recruiter Friend, so that's like kind of difficult to get as is. But yeah, then you've got the Lunderwaffe, which is from doing all of the Shadowbringers trials, getting all of the extreme mounts from Shadowbringers trials. Yeah, I'm kind of drawing a blank on the rest of the two-seaters. There are a couple of other ones, like there's the Eleklil one, Eleklil, whatever it's called, which is the bike from Bosio. And then you've also got the two-seater Moogle couch thingy. So there are a lot, but there's not that many that you can own in game. Well, I mean, yeah, that are specifically like two-seaters. So I don't know. It's one of those things where like being able to give them like there's like a motorbike that came out on the store. Being able to give them like one of those would be pretty cool. You know, it's got like little Alpha sitting in the sidecar and shit. Yeah. And if not that, something else. So, yeah, I'm gonna do a few more of these. I'm gonna get I don't know, I'll go until we have a few more dark matter. Ah, shit! Fuck off. Yeah, I really wish that the cursor would, like, have a memory of that. Not just in battle, but in that menu too. Especially if you're trying to fight something like over and over again. It's just... it's just small things like that that if I was any good at making mods, I'd probably do that for the PC version. I'm gonna go until we have at least one more dark matter. Here we go. Okay, that's everything. What I'm gonna do is save it. And then I'm gonna equip you with no encounters. Cool. And then I'm going to go save here. Alright, so yeah, honestly, like I feel like we did a pretty good amount today. Like, you know, I took a bit of a break there in between just because I needed a bit of a break, honestly. But yeah, like I've mentioned earlier, I'm just feeling a bit zonked from having a bit of a late dinner, and because I also had a lot to eat, so it's just sort of, it's not even a carb coma. Maybe. Are there carbs in noodles? Probably. Don't even know. But the point is, I'm just kind of zonked as a result. So the stream's a little bit shorter than I would have liked, but hey, you know, that just means that next stream I've got to make it up. So that next stream will be on Monday, though. That won't be Sunday. Sunday I might do an Elite Dangerous chill stream for like 2 hours, but we shall see. But yeah, I'll make it up on Monday because I want to grind out more, and I think I can realistically do 2 pieces a stream. Now that I don't have any roadblocks, I could easily do Walker's, then Titus's, and then yeah, it'll be Oren and Yuna. Then we get the next ones, and then Lulu will be last. Yeah. So probably this time next week, I will have, like, I'd have everybody's armor ready to go, and I could probably just jump straight into doing Omega, I guess. I think I am just going to grind out the last 99, and then, because like it is going to be a 99, like I want to have 99 of every item, so that means 99 dark matters as well. So yeah, That means I'll have to fight Yojimbo for 99 fucking Master Spheres too. God damn. That's gonna be a real pain in the ass. Alright. Yeah, so having said all of that, this is where I leave you. I will pick up stream again maybe Sunday, we'll see, but definitely on Monday. Yeah, got a good amount done tonight. Can't wait to have Ruben on everybody's armor. Honestly though, like that's kind of just a dream goal. Yeah. So, with that said, take care, everybody. Thanks again to those that stopped by and check out the stream. For those watching the VOD, I appreciate you. You know, your support means a lot, and I look forward to the next stream. Take care, everybody. Peace.